Hi book fans, review 45 of over 300, and this one is Bound by Oath and Heart by Jenna O'Malley. This is one of my favourite indie authors and the best book I've read this year. It's book 2 and the second book in the Arciferous Alliance series, the first being Bound by Fate and Blood. I have a rule when it comes to series writing. The subsequent books have to be equally as good as the first, otherwise it's time to give up or take a break from them. Ms O'Malley hasn't let us down, and this book is every bit as good as the last. It opens rugged and robust. The author, no spoilers, has taken a current issue in the modern world and showcased it. The idea was so clever that it made me go, wow. She's taken the concept of the problem, given it a twist, interwoven it with magic and sent it back in time 400 years. It's inspired. Sometimes I give the books I've read a single word to describe them. The word for this book would be imaginative. I've read the author's secret and know where she draws her inspiration, but I'm not telling. In this second book, the misfit band of Myrna are scattered all over Europe. They've been separated by battle and must train and prepare for the next clash with the enemy Myrna and hunters. Yes, I know it should be capitalised, but it doesn't look right out of context. We leave Nefertiti and Ian in this book to follow Bjorn, the mean and moody Lycan, and his love interest, Rochelle. However, our previous heroes still play a big part in the book, so we don't lose touch with them. Much of this novel is spent in the freezing, snow-covered wilds of Northern Europe during the winter months. The band are holed up and under attack. It gives the author time to delve deeper into characters and psyche. Inevitably, they get ready to meet the enemy head-on. They have a new arsenal of ingenuity to fight with, but there are losses. At the close of the book, the factions are rebanding to count their losses and lick their wounds. We begin book 3 with them en route to Paris via Denmark, where they must locate the ancient tomes holding vital secrets. We're introduced to a new character who I'm very much looking forward to reading. Do yourself a favour and buy this book to add to your autumn reading list. Knocked it out of the park, Jenna O'Malley. So, Bound by Oath and Heart by Jenna O'Malley. Absolutely brilliant series. I've read and loved. Now, the first thing I'm going to say about this, out of review, is that I'm not a big fantasy fan. I'm not really into fantasy. It's not my genre. These have me riveted. They are so good. What I like about them is that we have a lot of mixed Myrna. So it's not just a vampire book. It's not just a werewolf book. We have all the Myrnas. We've got the the lusty strumpet, which is the pirate lady's ship. We're going back in time. The period writing is beautiful. O'Malley really knows what she's doing, and she writes a cracking fantasy series. I read these books 5 years ago, and I could tell you every story beginning to end. I often read and forget books after I've read them. This one sticks. It's one of my favourite series. Other favourite series are Peter J. Merrigan and Ashley Reverie, Lucas Maybury and Craig Deegan. This one's up there with them. Jenna O'Malley, Bound by Oath and Heart, and it's book 2. Book 1 is Bound by whatever. Hang on, give me 1 second because I'm totally professional at doing this. The first being Bound by Fate and Blood. So if you grab Bound by Fate and Blood first, give it a read, and then move on to this one and come and tell me what you think. Nice chat.